Hey guys, what's up? As you can tell, we are back in beautiful North Florida. I had to give up them palm trees and all that pretty clear water down there that we were enjoying this past week. But we'll be back there soon. I can tell you it is on my calendar. Orlando and calling my name, getting back down there, enjoying that weather. And for those of you that are in North Florida up here, then you know that it is beautiful in North Florida as well. We have our own Itchitutney Springs. So good Lord, we got what? Probably 15 different springs around here. So for those of you who have never watched me before, you're just finding this video. My name is Sean McLean and I'm in beautiful North Florida. And drop in the comments and let me know where you're at in the world. Drop in there and tell me where you're from, how's the weather. We're sitting at about 74 degrees today. I mean, the deer was out in the field this morning eating, little baby deer, and the cows have been out there today. I guess they just walked off. I thought I had set this up where you could see some nice livestock back there. But good day, back. We're back at it. We're back on the grind here. And I was just reflecting this afternoon how our lives has transformed in the last 12 months. And the last 4 days we spent with some very, very incredible people in Orlando, and we learned a few things. So I just thought today I'd just give you 4 tips to transforming your future, to look into the future. A lot of people they barely can get out of bed in the morning. And did you know that most heart attacks happen on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, and Monday morning? People are just absolutely stressed out about going to work and starting that new work week over on Monday morning, and the rest of the week dragging by. And we love it. I mean, we love Monday. Somebody asked me what day it was yesterday, and they're like, well, we're getting past this Monday. And I said, well, it could be Monday every day for us. We love it. So I just wanted to throw out a few tips right here that may help you change your future if you're looking to change your future, or just may help you define where you're going. Maybe you just want a little bit more out of life. Maybe you have a great life or a good life and you'd like to make it great. Never settle for good when there's great, right? Enjoy what you got and use that as you move along the journey. So let me just throw this out here. Some of the things that we've learned. Number one, this has been huge for us this year. Everybody needs a coach. Everybody needs a coach. If you know what I'm talking about, Coach Fryer, everybody needs a coach. I've learned that more this year than any time in my entire life. Find a mentor. I don't care if it's basket weaving, if that's what you want to do. Go find somebody that's probably in their 80s that's been weaving baskets for a long time and let them coach you how to weave baskets. If it's playing ball, find you a coach. If it's, whatever it is, find you a coach. Everybody needs a coach in life. And, nobody does this journey on their own. You're just not going to do it on your own. And let's just say you are the 1 out of 1 million that were able to do this great journey called life on your own and to do it successfully. You know how lonely and miserable that would be to do it on your own? Let's take people with us. Let's join people that's already going, and let's go down, let's move down this line. So hey, if y'all notice, I'm looking at some notes. I'm not used to taking notes, so I'm trying to get better. So let me just jot down here on my notes. Right here, number 2. This is big. This is real big. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Come on, somebody. What you put out every day, what you put out is going to attract what you're going to get back to you. You know what I'm talking about? If you're putting out good into the universe, you're going to get back good from the universe. You let the universe know what you want out of life, and it will deliver every single time. Problem is, most of us are scared. We're fearful to tell other people what we want out of life. We're fearful to ask for help, to ask a mentor to help guide us, to ask people who are going in the same direction, hey, can I join you? I wanted to go that way also. Most of us are fearful, and out of that fear, we tend to bitch and moan and groan. And hey, if you know somebody that's bitching and moaning and groaning too much, drop a 1. You know what I'm talking about? Good Lord, let me hit them ones. And then people get back what? They just get back more bitching, moaning, and groaning. You know what I'm talking about? So your vibe attracts your tribe. So that's real important to remember on this journey, guys. If you want to get good out of life, you got to put good out. So, let's see. Let me check these notes out. Number 3, figure out what you want out of life. And that's a big one. I know. I understand. Figure out what you want out of life. You got to have an idea. And it's not getting up, hitting the 9 to 5, 5 days a week, working for Saturday. Look, people used to say, oh, we're working for the weekend. No, you don't work for the weekend. You work for Friday night, which is going to be maybe 3 to 5 hours at best case. You work for Saturday, and then you bitch, moan, and groan again all day on Sunday. And that's not even working for the weekend. But if you're seriously working 5 days a week and just to live for 2, I mean, that's not much life there either, right? So let's really define what we want out of life, where we want to go in life. Let's seek out people that's already been there and is beyond that spot. Not just somebody who's just finally got to where you want to go, but find somebody who's hit where you want to go and they're beyond that now. And let's follow that person. Coach, hire that person as your coach if you need to hire them. If it's just somebody you need as a mentor, ask them, hey, will you please mentor me in this area? I'm trying to get where you're at. Trying to get where you were a year ago, and you're 10 times down the road now. So remember this, guys. Trying to obtain that goal or that destination that we're looking for, it's a journey. Literally, it's a journey to get there. And that's probably one of the biggest things I had to step back and realize this last couple years is the journey is the most important part. I'm gonna have to say, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Just let that settle in for a second. Be comfortable being uncomfortable, because comfort's what kills us. When we hit that spot and we're like, boy, things is feeling good, kind of like the Falcons in the third quarter, right? Walking around cocky on the sideline like they thought they had arrived, and they got comfortable, and look what happened. Biggest upset in Super Bowl history. So you never want to be comfortable, guys. Always be comfortable being uncomfortable, which is growth. So you're looking for growth in your life. Enjoy the journey. Learn how to enjoy it. You're never going to stay on top of the mountain. You're going to be up and down, in the valley, on the top, in the valley, on the top. And hopefully at the end, you'll come out a lot higher than when you started. And so that's just a few things that we've really learned this year. Let me just kind of recap for you real quick. I'm trying to go through I'm bad at notes. I'm horrible at trying to stay on. I just jot things down, but I'm horrible at staying on it. So what I've learned about this journey that we're on is that as we get closer to whatever it is that we're trying to succeed in, that thing tends to change in a way. Like maybe it's a goal you set you never thought you'd reach. And as we start to get closer, we start to push it off a little bit further. I think maybe you start to realize that the goal wasn't as lofty as you thought it was, and you're starting to obtain it. And 2, I think you just start to really define what it is. Like you think at the beginning when you start out, like, man, I want to achieve this thing over here. But as you get close to that thing, you start to really define and hone in on what you really want out of that thing. Maybe it wasn't the broad spectrum. You start to bring it in. You get laser focused. And I think that's part of the journey. And that's part of maturing on our journey as we're trying to reach this stuff. So just to recap real quick, find a coach or a mentor, someone that can help you on your way. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. That's very important. Find some people putting out some vibes that attract you, and then you put out some vibes that's going to attract some of them people. Number 3, set some goals from your life and start defining them. Set them goals, go after it, define them, and remember to enjoy the journey. Remember that the journey, you know, that's where we learn, that's where we grow. Enjoy the journey. Take these 4 tips, guys, apply them. I think we can all we have areas in our life that we can all learn to improve and we can all grow on. And with that, hey, I'm fixing to change clothes and go hit the gym. Peace out. Love you guys. Y'all have a good day.